All right. Now I'm ready. I have my little
Now we're good to go.
Okay. Welcome to the Sweet Tooth Society podcast. Woo! I'm Iled. I love candy. I definitely have a sweet tooth, which expands beyond candy. So I'm really excited to be starting this podcast with my co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Alana. I love candy. I love all things food. Big sweet tooth, big salt tooth. Just all the teeth for all of the types of food.
And I'm Rory. I, surprisingly, also love candy.
You're in the right place.
And yeah. And I also love the history of food. I like the history of everything, but food specifically is really interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting how like food changes over time and people's tastes change over time. And like I feel like there was a period of time where like everything had sugar, and like now I'm starting to see a lot more like zero sugar stuff. So it like like you said, the history is very interesting with candy. But yeah, this is our first episode where we decided to start this podcast at a pool party, and we were talking in depth about, I don't know what, chocolate?
Yeah, it was a debate over whether or not chocolate was candy.
Right, yeah,
And
which we'll save that for
Oh,
another...
do I have opinions on if chocolate is candy
But
or
we
not?
talked about this for like an hour, and Iled was like, we need to start a podcast.
Yeah.
And I thought you were joking at first.
Oh no, I do the things I say.
So I was like, yeah, totally. And then like following that, she messaged us and was like, all right, so the podcast.
Yes.
And I'm glad you weren't joking. I'm having a great time.
Oh, good. This is our third time trying to schedule like recording the podcast too, which was a whole other thing. But like we're here now, we're doing it.
We're here and we're ready.
I'm determined.
We're ready to eat licorice.
Yeah, we have our little plates here. But before we get to that, I did want to introduce our sweet treat of the month. My friend Ashley came over and dropped off some like candy, and we hung out. And one of the candies she brought was Fantasy Mix High Chew. And so I figured this could be our first sweet treat of the month, because why not? It's fun. I mean, it's not really the topic of this month's episode, but we'll get to that. So I wanted to try the blue raspberry one, so I'm going to do that one.
And I wanted to try the blue Hawaiian one, so I'm going to try that one.
And I have rainbow sherbet. I have tried this one before.
You have?
Oh yeah, it's my favorite. I love
Really?
this one. Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, you can have. I don't like that one that much.
Really?
Yeah, it's not my favorite of the mix.
Gotcha.
Of the fantasy mix. But I don't know what blue Hawaii is.
That one's good too.
But I
love
also
this
know
one.
that blue raspberry is not real.
Yeah.
Right?
It is excellent though.
What do you mean it's not real?
Have you ever seen a blue raspberry?
No.
Well, that's what I mean.
Oh, this was good.
Yeah, the blue Hawaii one's good. I don't know what the flavor is, but I really like the consistency of High Chew specifically. They used to have like a lychee flavor that I really like too, but I can't find it anywhere.
The strawberry one's usually my favorite, but it's like a very basic flavor.
But strawberry's like a classically can't go wrong. I feel like cherry sometimes either tastes too chemically or like
kind of cough medicine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but like I prefer like the more like exotic flavors, like blue raspberry.
The mythical blue raspberry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, before we get started and before we eat more, can I just say that this as a concept is incredibly brave. I listen to so many podcasts, and there's always an episode where the hosts come on and they're like, we're so sorry, we can't believe we did that to you. We are not going to eat on mic anymore. We're very sorry. And we built this whole concept around like, we're going to sit here and we're going to eat, but it's not like a mukbang thing. Like,
you know what's crazy?
Y'all are going to hear me chewing.
You know what's crazy is I have really intense misophonia too.
Oh my god, listening back to this and you hear me going,
I'm sitting here like chewing this like, uh-oh.
I don't eat with my mouth open. I mean, I'm sure the mic is going to pick up something, but like I don't normally chew with my mouth open. So if you see me, I feel like this is going to come back to bite me.
I hope
There's
these
gonna
have
be
like noise canceling features.
I don't know. We're learning also.
Yeah, this
like-
is our first episode, you guys. Gotta give us a break.
Yeah, you guys. I don't even know how many people are going to watch this. I don't care. It's for me.
So that we can sit around and eat candy with our friends.
Yeah.
Ooh, any excuse to have candy with friends.
Yeah, and maybe we'll make a couple friends along the way. Maybe no one wants to learn about candy with us. That's fine. That's okay.
Because I'm down to learn about candy.
That's what's most important, is that the three of us are interested in this enough to start a podcast. I was talking to my coworkers. I was like, yeah, I'm starting a podcast on candy. And they're like, oh, it sounds fun. But they didn't seem interested. But maybe they are. I don't know. If you're watching and you work with me and you're here, that's crazy. Anyway, but yeah, what do we rate the sweet treat of the month out of 10?
I feel like I'm gonna end up giving so many things 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that was
Like,
really good.
I really like candy.
I'm not good at like. Okay, if I'm gonna be, I would say that was like a 7 out of 10 if I'm thinking about like my favorite candies of all time.
Okay, yeah. If I want to take a like harsher stance, not muddied by the fact that I just had and enjoyed that,
Yeah.
I would say like an 8 out of 10.
Okay, fair. I'm gonna say that for me it was about a 7 as well. Like I like that metric of like if 10 is like my favorite candy of all time, yeah, I would give it a 7. Like it's pretty good. I don't think I can eat too many of them in one sitting either, which is kind of why it like knocks it down.
It takes too long to chew it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have given myself such a stomachache with those things.
Oh.
That's the one thing about candy is that like it's so good to have and you just want to keep eating it, but you know you're gonna like mess up either the roof of your mouth, depending on what type of candy it is. It's gonna get stuck in your teeth. It might give you a stomach ache, or like you might crash really hard later from the sugar rush.
Oh, or if you get those sugar-free gummy bears, you might poop yourself.
I forgot
so
about that.
That's going on like the banned topic lists. We're not doing the sugar-free gummy
Oh,
bears.
we're not. Oh, I mean, so you all have like
If
a
we
plate.
get to 1 million subscribers, we will do the
1 million. We will do the sugar-free gummy bear challenge, and we'll see who shits themselves or who poops themselves the last.
Off to a good start. So this episode is all about licorice. If you cannot tell from our beautiful table here, we made a little charcuterie board of licorice, and one thing here that is not licorice, because I didn't know, but we'll get to that too. And yeah, so part of this podcast, we want to also learn about like the history of the treats that we're trying. So Rory is our historian here and is going to tell us all about the history of licorice, at least what they could collect.
So just right off the bat, don't feel bad about the sweet tart rope not being licorice, because Twizzlers aren't either.
What do you mean?
Oh, no.
Well,
Half
okay.
this plate isn't liquor.
They're branded, and we'll get to this later, but they're branded as like licorice type candy or something like that, because technically there is no licorice root in the red ones. They have the black ones that are licorice.
Roy, can you give us the
Okay.
definition of licorice?
Sure. As far as I can tell, if it has licorice root in it or extract of licorice root in it, then it is licorice in like the truest form.
Is it like a plant? I guess. Okay.
You know what? Let's just get started with my extensive notes.
Here we go.
Ooh.
I'm
All right.
excited.
Got a lot of sources for this. Some of them that I used heavily include a National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health article titled Licorice Root, a botanical article called Pliny the Elder, a BBC article titled The Strange Story of Britain's Oldest Sweet, and there's plenty of others that we'll put down in the description. All right. Licorice the candy, as we might expect, is derived from the licorice root. The licorice root was used prolifically throughout the ancient world to promote good health and to cure a pretty wide array of ailments. Though it is native to Europe, Asia, the Middle East, and was certainly being used medicinally in all of those places, the first mention I could find of it is from China around the year 2300 BC. And the emperor, my Chinese history is god awful.
Okay.
So who knows if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but the Emperor Shennong identified licorice as one of the single most important medicinal plants that has been ever classified as a medicinal plant.
And I'm assuming, like, around this time, like, the licorice root tasted like what we know as, like, licorice, like black licorice now?
Yes,
or?
it's way
Okay.
more similar to black licorice than it is to any of, like, the colorful stuff we have on the plate.
Right.
You guys have tried throat coat tea, right?
Yeah.
That has licorice root in it.
Interesting.
So
yeah.
that kind of like anise quality
Type,
to
yeah.
it, that's the licorice root.
Oof.
What did they say? Like they're saying like the most important medicinal plant. Did they say like what it was used for?
Yes, and I feel like a better question is what is it not used for? And I don't really have an answer to that one. It seems like legitimately
medicine.
Everything. It's just like licorice. Throw licorice at it.
Kind of like that
licorice
movie
inside of you to
like,
fix it.
Like that My Big Fat Greek Wedding where they're putting Windex on everything.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, really? Sorry.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
For a movie that's like 20 years old.
Yeah. they put Windex on everything. They're like, oh, you have a paper cut? Put Windex on it.
Ooh.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with candy at all. Okay, so they would use licorice root as like medicinal, and they were like, yeah, this is like the one.
Yes. So in China specifically, it was used to cure aches and pains, reduce toxins in the body, and a whole slew of other uses, many of which I couldn't get like a super straight answer on. But moving along to ancient Egypt, the ancient Egyptians also loved licorice, and they turned it into a drink. So it was pretty much it was like brewed into a drink, and I forgot exactly how they made it. I suppose that's not that important. But when King Tut's tomb was discovered, there were like stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of bundles of licorice in there.
Oh, like wow. Licorice root?
Mm-hmm. So among all of the like valuables, the gold, the jewels, there was also just an unreal amount of licorice amongst the treasures.
Crazy wealth, I guess.
Bring it into the afterlife.
So it was super important.
Do we think that maybe that they just didn't have access to anything better? Like, if they had, like, strawberry licorice, I think...
Oh, I thought you were talking about medicine, like penicillin.
No.
So this is well before it was being used as, like, a candy at all.
Oh.
It was strictly medicinal.
Why the heck did he have so much?
He's hoarding it.
He still died. It wasn't that great.
Okay. So I do have an answer now for what can't it cure. The answer is death.
Oh, right. Fair.
But he was like really sickly because he was like crazy inbred.
And ancient royals. Am I right?
Allegedly.
No. This one was like
not even this is like confirmed.
I don't know if
inbred. He was like
I don't know if he has any inbred great grandchildren that might come after us.
We're gonna get DNC.
I mean, I gotta be honest. If King Tut's descendants come after us, we've made it. We're
okay.
Like
fair.
If this finds its way to King Tut's great times whatever grandchildren, I think we're doing all right.
All right. Well, I put it in there. Just covering my bases.
All right. So we next see licorice in the treatise "Diseases of Women," written by the written by the 5th century BC, which was probably, don't know for sure, but probably the work of Hippocrates. It's usually attributed to him, but there are very likely other authors that contributed to the Hippocratic texts as well.
Is he where the Hippocratic Oath came from?
Yeah, he's where a lot of like what we get modern medical philosophy from. So he did a lot for us. He was also a huge problem. I mean, this whole thing, the diseases of women.
Someone from the BCE are being problematic.
Crazy. Yeah, I wrote a little side note here. It says this is also where we get the idea of the wandering womb from.
From Hippocrates?
Yes, and from
I don't know
this
what that
specific
is.
treatise. So the idea is the reason that women are so crazy and so emotional and so unpredictable is because their wombs just wander around the body, causing problems.
Mine does that.
The wandering.
Mine does that for sure.
You
Like
got
a
your womb in
Roomba.
your shoulder. A Woomba?
A Roomba!
That's crazy. Wow.
The idea is the woman's uterus wanders around the body, causing hysteria. And the word hysteria comes from the Greek word for womb. So if somebody ever calls you hysterical, and like not in the funny way, in the you're crazy way, they're being extra misogynistic.
But that's when they would diagnose you, or they would prescribe you go to the beach, touch ocean.
Oh, let's bring that back.
Yeah, I'll be
Prescribe you
diagnosed
the
with
beach
this.
for your Woomba.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna tell my bosses at work. I'll be like, sorry, I was diagnosed.
I was gonna think, do you think insurance will cover it? But they don't even cover the stuff you actually need, let alone a nice little seaside vacation.
Well, I think if I appeal it enough.
You just harass them until they give
I'll be
you
like,
beach time.
Yeah.
Alright. So back to licorice, away from the Woomba.
Okay.
No, still kind of on the Woomba. I lied.
Oh, back to Woomba.
So postpartum women would use a mix of licorice, honey, and rose. They would apply it to a tampon, and then use that to expel what was left of the placenta after birth. So when I say licorice was being used a lot, I don't even mean like being consumed in like the I'm gonna snack on it way.
Oh, so they're just using it for like topically.
They are putting
Yeah.
it on. Do they put it on wounds?
Yes.
Does it have any like antimicrobial merit like garlic?
I don't know for sure. I mean, it must, because so many cultures swore by it for so many things. I don't know if it was like disinfecting anything though.
Probably not. That guy's dead.
Yeah, King Tut. He's been long dead.
So the Greek philosopher Theoprastus also mentions licorice in his work Historia Plantarum, writing, it is, quote, helpful against asthma, dry cough, generally for all ailments of the chest. It is also good against wounds with honey, end quote. So that doesn't even tell us if the licorice has the antimicrobial
Or if it's
properties,
honey.
because honey does. So,
Yeah.
but apparently it was extra good.
Well, sugars are supposed to help with like wounds and stuff like
I
that.
thought, wouldn't like the bacteria want to eat the sugar?
That's what I would assume.
I don't know.
Oh, because
I'm
like
not
the
a-
cavity is like them eating your sugar.
Really?
Yeah, it's like when you leave like candy on your teeth and you get a cavity. Is it because the bacteria are munching away?
Yes, actually, the reason that we have such bad teeth now and our like hunter-gatherer ancestors didn't is because once we started growing grains during the Neolithic Revolution, we weren't taking proper care of our teeth, but all of these grains and the carbs in them converted to sugar, and then that was like eating away at our teeth.
But my mom would put sugar on my bloody lip as a kid. So.
Oh. I also know another use for sugar medicinally, but I don't think I could say that on the podcast.
Does that have to do with hemorrhoids?
Close.
Oh. I heard something about hemorrhoids. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm no doctor, so I'm absolutely possibly wrong here.
All right.
None of us have an MD, by the way.
Nope. I just lost my everything. There
Oh,
it is.
no.
Alright. Fast forwarding a little bit. Pliny the Elder, famed Roman naturalist and author, who died as a result of the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 CE, which was like a whole nother offshoot that I was like, no, rein it in, licorice.
So, okay, licorice does not prevent you from dying from a volcanic eruption
Correct.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He also had a whole lot to say about licorice. According to Pliny, licorice could be used to treat the following: heartburn, thirst, liver ailments, wounds, inflammation of the eyelids, itchy bladder, painful kidneys, chest pain, sores, dropsy, which is now referred to as edema, and anal tumors.
Hemorrhoids.
Oh, did they put it up people's butts?
Presumably.
Presume. Oh, what do you call when it's like
A suppository?
Yes.
Yeah.
Licorice. Would you rather eat licorice or have it as a suppository? Okay, well we haven't eaten our licorice yet. We don't know how bad this is.
That's a good question, though. Would you rather have black licorice? I'm assuming because we're talking about licorice root.
You're talking about real licorice,
Okay,
like
so
canonically licorice.
Have it as a suppository or eat it. I would rather the suppository. Actually, I don't want to taste it at all.
Well,
I don't know because I haven't tried it since I was a kid. So
Yeah,
I feel like
this
I
is
have
my
to
first-
reserve judgment.
I just took a whiff of that bag. Suppository. That's my answer. It might change later. Probably won't. Anyway.
I could legitimately go on forever about licorice being used as a medicine all throughout history in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, but suffice to say it was viewed as something of a wonder plant. This goes well into the 19th century, as mentioned by the November 25th, 1885 edition of the Chicago Times, because I got really sucked into this research. You could walk into any drugstore of the time and expect to see bundles of licorice root on the shelves. But by this point, licorice had entered her candy era.
Oh, her glow up!
Yeah.
I came across a few stories claiming to be the origins of licorice confections, which is the term I was looking for before. Twizzlers are a licorice confection.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But the most popular story comes out of Yorkshire, England, in the 18th century. George Dunhill took some medicinal licorice that his family had lying around, mixed it with a bit of sugar, and produced the very first licorice confection. This didn't look like the ropes that we are used to today, so nothing on our plate would look anything like that. And it was kind of like a small coin, like a little licorice button. These new sweets were dubbed the Pontefract cake, and from what I can tell, they're still pretty popular in Yorkshire.
Oh, we're gonna have to go.
Considered ordering some, and then I kept on forgetting. So I don't have any Pontefract cakes.
If you ever surprise us during one episode and just
That could be our
Do you want
treat of
to
the
be
month.
surprised with black licorice?
No. I would be surprised if it is black licorice, but
not a good surprise.
Not all surprises are good.
Right, yeah.
This is how I get kicked off the podcast.
No! I would never.
From what I can tell, the Pontefract cakes were still being used in medicinal contexts, in addition to being enjoyed as a sweet little treat.
Interesting.
So you would eat one if you had a tummy ache, and also if you wanted a piece of candy.
Ooh, like ginger.
And
Yeah,
that tasted like black licorice?
Yes, it was the closest precursor to black licorice that they have. I don't know if it's exactly the same because I've never tried them, but it's licorice and sugar, so I can't imagine it's that different.
Yeah.
As time went on, they were being viewed more as a snack and less as a medicine, and by the end of the Industrial Revolution, mass production of licorice candy had begun.
And that's just black licorice still.
Yes,
Yes,
just
we
like
haven't
even-
got to the fruity, colorful.
Interesting. Should we try black licorice?
yes.
Now is it?
Yep.
All right.
All right. Hang on. I don't want to do it.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers! Bottoms up.
It's okay.
I hate it.
I don't love it. It does get worse as you go.
Oh,
Yeah, the aftertaste isn't particularly great, but it's not as bad as I remember.
Me too.
Now, this brand, the black licorice, is
Darrell.
Darrell Lee. This is an Australian style black licorice.
Yeah, so it is much softer than the black licorice they would have had at the time. But I don't hate myself, and I don't hate you guys, so I wasn't gonna get the hard stuff that also tastes like that.
Oh, like the ones from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the Netherlands stuff, and you think this is bad. This is the sweet stuff. The Netherlands also has a salty
I did see that.
licorice.
my friend used to work for a candy, like a Swedish candy company, and they had a lot of that salty, like.
Did you ever
Swedish
try it?
candy. No, I'm not that brave.
So-
I would try it for the podcast,
Mhm.
but like on my own free time, I'm not.
You're not doing it for free.
I mean, I'm doing this for free, but like I'm also like in my free time where I'm out and about enjoying my time. Like I don't want to
Mhm.
try it, but like to actually review something, and if we did want to review a salty type of candy, I would do it. I would have a bad time, but I would do it.
So what would you guys rate the black licorice?
I'm gonna rate it a 3. I'm gonna rate it a 3 because I did like the texture.
Mm-hmm.
It's more the flavor that I
Right.
don't enjoy, and it's stuck in my teeth. So now it's just I'm tasting it.
You are stuck with it for
I'm
a
stuck.
minute.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna rate it a 5 because I like the texture
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Now this could just be because it is an Australian style black licorice, and again, I don't remember the last time I had black licorice. I don't remember what type of style, if it was more of like a classic European style or if it was an Australian style, but I feel like it was a lot milder than some of the licorice I remember eating.
Can I see that bag? Actually, I'm curious what like the ingredients
It's
are.
only like 0.5%.
Okay, these are not gluten free.
Yeah, most of the Australian licorice is not.
Oh yeah, so it has. Okay, so it has licorice extract in it, so it is,
Yes.
as you said, considered licorice, but it's only 0.5%, and then some more of that flavor comes from anise seed oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So maybe that's why. Oh, and it also has treacle and molasses.
Yeah, I think that's what gives it like a more mild
Yeah,
flavor.
treacle is kind of like a strong flavor too. So I think that also contributes to it. Kind of like brings out the licorice flavor.
Yeah. You know, I'm with Alana though. I think I'm gonna give it a 5 for the exact same reasons. It's not as bad as I remember it being. I like the texture. Would I go back to this bag to snack on? No. I'm giving this whole bag to Nicole. Our friend Nicole is the only person I know personally who likes black licorice, so
She's gonna enjoy this.
it's
Yes.
it's all her.
She's gonna enjoy that.
I'm seeing her later today. Actually, I'm gonna hand her the bag and be like, "Get this out of my sight."
All yours.
So licorice's population, or not population, licorice. Leave it in authenticity.
Yeah.
Licorice's popularity in England ends up directly leading to my favorite licorice, Australian licorice. We just tried the black one, but
Yeah.
there are other varieties as well. So, as you may know, Australia was an English penal colony for a time. And when all of those English folks were shipped across oceans, they brought with them their obsession with licorice. They kept up the English style tradition of licorice making for a while, until a batch of licorice goes wrong in 1957, resulting in that soft, chewy texture that was the only thing you liked about the black
Interesting.
licorice.
It was a mistake.
It was a mistake, yeah. And
Oh.
it didn't like cool down right or something like
Oh.
that. And it turns out that the botched candy batch went over very well when it was given away for free because it was messed up.
Right.
And they were just like, here, take it. It's garbage. And that is how this particular brand, Dara Lee, decides to continue making their licorice.
Interesting.
So,
I-
do you guys want to try the red one?
Yes. Get
I
that black
do wanna.
licorice out of
Yeah, I do want to try the red one.
Yeah.
So what flavor is this?
I
Strawberry?
believe I got strawberry.
Yeah, it's a strawberry.
They look like they're so thick.
Yeah, I love these. These are
These?
one of my favorites. I love them so
Which
much.
smells good.
Smells very good.
Mm. Mm.
It's
And
the
this is
texture.
actually licorice too?
No, I don't think there's any licorice in that.
There is
Is there?
licorice extract. And it
Alright.
doesn't tell you what the percentage is.
So it's probably like 0.0001%.
It's the
still licorice.
It's the second to last ingredient
Oh.
on here, which means it's like
Wait, what's the last ingredient?
carnauba wax. I don't know if I said that right.
I don't even know what that is.
And black carrot powder.
Black carrot. Ooh.
I'm gonna have another one of those.
Yeah, I like those.
That's good.
I'm finishing mine.
I'm good for now, thank you.
Okay. That is good. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
So they stuck with the soft texture. Did they, like, how did they know, like, exactly how it got messed up?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it was a mistake that they were like, we were not supposed to do that. Like, they were able to pinpoint it.
Oh, like with fudge, like how fudge came to be.
Oh, interesting.
But the people who were given this, like, discarded batch loved it. Understandably. Like, if you have a hard piece of licorice and then this, like, soft little, like, gummy thing, I feel like you'd have to be stupid not to be like,
so were they just
that's
like
amazing.
sucking on the other licorice? Like, again, we
when
don't
I-
have the European style to compare it to, but now I'm curious about the texture. Is it more like the Twizzler we have?
Believe so. I think it's got that, like, not hard like hard candy.
But like a little
But-
more snap, a little more bite.
Yeah, a little bit more bite to it. And they're not quite as thick as the Australian type. So here in my notes, I very, very abruptly jumped to Twizzlers. Why I did it in that way,
Yay!
I couldn't tell you. But according to Hersheyland.com, while the original Twizzlers have a small amount of licorice extract in them and can therefore be referred to as licorice, the more popular flavors, like cherry and strawberry, are extract-free and can only be referred to as licorice-type candy. So I was wrong again when I said licorice confection is what I was looking for. It's licorice-type candy. It was right there in my notes. Well, after our friends across the pond and our pals down under fell under the spell of licorice, Americans followed suit. In 1927, the Young and Smiley Company began developing Twizzlers, making them one of the oldest candies in the United States still produced today.
So Twizzlers is now a Hershey's company.
Yes.
So Hershey acquired
Yes.
Twizzlers. Okay.
Yes. Not until a little bit later, but it didn't even take that long, I gotta be honest. So, fun fact, the oldest hard candy in the United States, or the oldest, like, mass-produced candy in general, is a hard candy called the lemon Gibraltar. And that was being originally produced in Salem, Massachusetts in the 18th century. I was going to get some for us, and then I took a long and winding journey of messing that up. Because the original day we were going to record, I was going to order them for that. Or I hadn't finished my research. And I was, like, just about done, and by the time I got to the lemon Gibraltars, I was like, oh, I don't have enough time to order these. Whatever. So, second time, fully forgot. Third time, I was like, I am going to order one of these things. And I was, like, looking into what they were, and I couldn't figure it out exactly. One source was making it sound like it was almost like those, like, Altoid sours.
Ooh,
Oh,
that sounds
okay.
good.
I love those.
Me too. That's not what they are.
Oh.
Apparently, it almost seems, and I could be wrong because again I don't have them. It almost seems to have the texture of those, like, diner mints that you get.
Ooh.
Like pastels, like little pastel
Kind of,
mints.
like that they're really, really hard, but they'll melt in your mouth, kind of.
Yeah, almost like those Brock's, like, peppermints that are soft.
Yeah.
They're like soft peppermints.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
I don't know if that's exactly what that is, and maybe one day we'll do an episode on them.
We definitely
But
can.
You can still order them from that same company in Salem.
Oh, they're still making them.
Yeah. And it is the oldest mass-produced candy in the
lemon
US.
Gibraltar.
Yeah, and I love anything lemon.
Yeah, I like that name.
And I just like
too.
Gibraltar. It's a very interesting geographic location.
Gibraltar. What is that?
It's like where Spain and then what is it, Morocco's
Something
across
like
the
that.
ocean. It's like
I'm
a
geography
mid
teacher, I should know
point, and it's also an Overwatch map.
that.
Right, it is actually. That I knew.
Yeah, they got monkeys.
I did know about the Gibraltar Overwatch map, but did not know it was a real place.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the Strait of Gibraltar, if I'm not mistaken. Is
Got
like
it.
The water there.
I have to pull up a map.
So the big gimmick with Twizzlers is that they were licorice, but they were all twisted up in that distinct rope that we recognize today as Twizzlers.
So does that mean that the peelable one is the original one, or like these the original one?
Believe the standard
Like this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think those are more similar to the originals.
Where it's one piece.
Where it's one piece just like twisted together.
One piece mentioned.
One piece?
Oh. Yeah.
I'm opening it because
All right.
We're talking
Let's
about
do
we
it.
might as well try them.
yeah, this is like the standard like Twizzler, I think.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
Wrapper opening ASMR.
Better than the chewing ASMR.
To be fair though, like this strawberry flavor is not that as strong as the Australian one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
this
I
is very
love
muted.
Australian licorice because it actually tastes like something. I'm not a big like classic Twizzlers person.
I was gonna look for the ingredients, but it's not on here.
I know this is from like a small Halloween bag of candy.
Sometimes when I'm at work, I have like my candy jar. And I get a random lot of candy from Amazon. Just because like it's cheap. I don't really care what's in it. The kids will be happy with whatever candy they're given. And a lot of times like these little mini things of Twizzlers will come in the bulk bag of candy. And on days where I'm really stressed out and I just want to chew something, I got my Twizzlers. I'll raid my own candy jar.
It's got the texture of chewing on like a cable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It like definitely satisfies that want to eat like a forbidden snack, like something that is not you're not supposed to eat, like a cable.
It does not have the texture of something edible.
Yeah. My problem with liquor or with Twizzlers specifically is I really like the texture, but not so much the flavor. And there's plenty of things where I like the texture and the flavor. So
Why?
unless I'm at work and my only option is my candy jar in my desk, I'm not reaching for a Twizzler, you know?
I'm curious though if it's changed over time. Like if the actual flavor of it has changed over time. Like if I could go back, if I could time travel, go to like 1990 or something, get a bag of Twizzlers and then bring it back here for us to try. I was gonna do that, but it was I was gonna be able to figure out time travel in time for when we were recording. So maybe next time.
And use it only to eat outdated foods. That'd be great for the Wonka episode. We could go back to 2018, back when they got discontinued.
Yeah. Who knows what we'd come back to.
Change the timeline. Why is Harambe's still alive?
Oh my God.
All right, I just broke my thing. There we go. I'm almost done, I promise.
No.
But unsurprisingly, Twizzlers did not make for an overnight hit in the candy world. They did well enough to not get pulled from production, but to say that Twizzlers were making waves would be vastly overstating their popularity. It's really not until the 1960s that Twizzlers starts picking up enough steam to make them an asset to the company. And not until the 1970s when they begin introducing more diverse flavors that they get like more popular. So instead of just the black licorice, you've got like the strawberry. I think cherry was one of the first ones.
the ropey one.
Yeah. Follow this forward momentum. It's only a matter of time before the YNS Candies company is snapped up by industry giant Hershey. By 1977, Hershey makes their big purchase and continues to usher Twizzlers into the modern era. Personally, my favorites are the stuffed ones, which we have. But they also produce the peel-apart variety, which we also have.
We do have that one.
Nibs, which we don't have, but they do live in that candy jar in my desk.
Wait, what is a nib?
It is a big fat Twizzler that looks kind of like these, but they're harder, so they're not as good.
Oh.
They're like when Australia was making their licorice before the accident.
I wonder if that is similar, actually.
I'm curious if they still make that type, if they just started branching and doing two types.
Well, from what I understand, the original one that they were making was similar to like English licorice because it was all of the English criminals being sent over to Australia who were making licorice.
You're sentenced to make licorice on Prison Island.
Oh my god.
And yep, they. Oh, the other one I have is the rainbow pack, which we also have.
Oh yeah.
And fun fact that I will end off on average, the full-size Twizzler typically has 15 twists to it.
I'm gonna use that in the next trivia night.
Oh,
It's got to come up at some point.
that's a good question.
That was great. I learned so much. I learned about the Woomba.
The Woomba.
All right.
So why don't we try this like ropey one, and we can try like the other like Twizzler ones, and then you mentioned you had some like stats too.
Yeah, I just like some small stats about where licorice is today. So I'm gonna try this pull apart.
This one's the cherry flavor. I keep referring to this as the string cheese of Twizzler. And like I'm very happy that no one here just took a straight up bite out of it. And
I seriously considered it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's like when someone has like the Kit Kat and they eat the whole thing in one go.
Yeah, or like people that take
psychotic.
string cheese and bite it. Don't pull it apart.
Like you get this for the enrichment.
Yeah.
It's an activity and a snack.
Yeah.
I like this better than the original ones, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
The texture's a lot better.
Yeah.
And the flavor is way more. I feel like with
waxy.
the strawberry one, the waxiness of it kind of overpowers the strawberry flavor.
Yeah, this one's definitely. I am curious if it was slightly less strawberry flavor because it was a Halloween portion and not like the bag that you get in the movie theater. Because I do notice the one that you get at the movie theater is a harder texture. Like the standard Twizzler, it is a harder texture.
The standard Twizzler is a harder texture, but from what I remember, the flavor is very similar. I remember going to Costco as a small child, and someone left a giant thing of Twizzlers in the cart in the parking lot. So we just looted that. We brought that home. I had Twizzlers for days.
If you bought Twizzlers, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, and you remember you didn't take it home from a Costco in New Jersey or whatever,
take that up with Alana.
Yeah.
I owe you a new Costco size thing of Twizzlers.
Oddly enough, like, you know, like as you're growing up and your parents find out that you like something specific, and then they just start buying you that thing. So my dad would do that. Like he would like, oh, they really like this like one snack. I'm gonna buy this every week for the kids, like me and my brothers. And at one point we got really into Twizzlers. So every week he would buy each of us a 1 pound bag of red Twizzlers. But I didn't need a pound every week. And he did the same thing with the Hershey's cookies and cream. He'd buy me like
bars,
like a huge bar of it every week. And I'm like, dang, Dad, I don't need the whole thing.
My mom still does that for me when I go to visit them. She'll just give me like cans and cans of sardines, and then she'll just email me links with no context, just links to articles about sardines, be it as fashion, be it as food.
That is such an Alana.
Do you like sardines?
I love sardines.
Okay, this is the first I'm hearing it.
Breaking
news. She eats like a can of sardines a day.
I love
Bro, what?
I love sardines.
Part of her core being.
Yeah, I had a Bear Grylls summer where all I would do would be I would eat fish, be it canned fish, be it salmon, and berries. Like just berries for breakfast, berries over yogurt with some honey. Oh, but the honey that's also very bear coated. So I had my Bear Grylls summer, and now I'm going into Bear Grylls fall, so I can Bear Grylls hibernate.
Slumber.
Yes.
I have tinned fish at home that I'm so afraid of, because I've never had like the whole tinned fish before.
Let me make it for you. Let me like prepare it for you.
I was gonna say I need you there to be my emotional support and somebody who enjoys the fish, so that I'm not there with somebody else who's like nervous to try it.
Oh,
I'm
if
there with
you
somebody
if
who's,
you
like,
won't
all
eat it,
in.
I'll eat it. I love my
Yeah,
cat
I
food.
need somebody there who's all in, so that I can trick myself into being all in. You know.
Oh, we can have a tinned fish episode.
Sure.
Yeah,
That
not,
will be
not
behind
sweet.
a paywall if you want to see us try savory things.
Oh yeah, my salt tooth coming in.
There is a restaurant nearby that I'm not going to name that has a Caesar salad that they put like I think it's anchovies if I'm right, but they put like anchovies on top of it, and it really does elevate the Caesar salad. And I think we should go there and try it, because it's one of the best Caesar salads I've ever had.
I love a good Caesar salad.
I do too. And I know that
good.
the dressing is made using anchovies.
I think it's anchovies or sardines.
Yeah,
I think it's anchovies and like egg yolks. I forget the other.
I love the dressing. Like I have no problem with the flavor. But when I'm staring that little guy down, I'm like,
when you get the whole fish, it's like a little treat. You got everything in. The bones, good source of calcium.
I don't know about the bones. But if we're going to do tinned fish, we're going to have to get to Stroman.
No. I draw the line at that. I think that's not even legal to have here.
Fake fan.
Fake tinned fish. Yo, let me put you onto some Fish Wife. That's the best. That is like the Ferrari of tinned fish.
Really?
Wait, what is this other thing?
Stroman, I forget where it's from. I think like Sweden or
some Scandinavian.
Yeah, like I forget exactly where it's from, but it's a fermented tinned fish.
Okay.
And it is popular in like those countries that enjoy it. It is prepared in a specific way, but the challenge of it is that because it's fermented, the can is like bulging, and when you go to open it, the smell is so unpleasant. Like most people find it unpleasant, that it's really tough to eat.
Like I know they say you're supposed to open the can underwater.
Oh my god!
To prevent the smell from getting out.
Because it spews out, and because it's fermented, so all the pressure is being let out, and then all of a sudden you have this smell like that lingers for a while.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I like my tin mackerel, my tin sardines. I don't eat anything from. I love fermented food, but not my fish.
Fair, but anyway, yeah, that was our little side quest.
Our side quest of tinned fish in our licorice
savory
episode.
segment. All right, what else we got here? What we have.
If we're still on the Twizzlers, we have
these two. Are these the filled ones? Oh, these are the filled ones. That's why they're so sticky.
My favorite. I love these.
So this is what, a lemonade one?
This one is lemon.
Oh, this is lemon.
And this is strawberry.
Underneath.
But they're filled with sour taste.
Oh! That's okay. I'll clean it later.
At least it's not like a sugar drink.
Go.
Oh!
That's a smart idea because I'm a clumsy person.
That is really good.
My junior year of college, these were my go-to depression snack.
Ooh, we love a good depression snack. Mm-hmm. If you have a depression snack, comment below.
Yeah, post in that's our question of the day. What's your favorite depression snack?
Yeah.
And why is it stuffed Twizzlers?
If you haven't tried stuffed Twizzlers, like this is honestly my first time trying stuffed Twizzlers. If you haven't tried it, like, and you just happen to get a bag, try it. Let us know what you think. I kind of want to try them together.
Oh, that's a good.
I'm gonna eat. What's this one? Strawberry.
It's just a lemonade.
This one's a little more perfumey
Mm-hmm.
than like the other strawberry one that we had. That's good. Which one do you prefer, actually? The strawberry one or the lemon one?
The strawberry one. But they're both
Me
good.
too.
I'm gonna try them together.
I just tried them together, and I think they're meant to go together because it has a really good flavor together.
Together's the way to go. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. We can get this black licorice out of the way.
You could just remove that.
I don't want it. It's like menacing.
It's staring you down.
And then we have 2 colors from the rainbow pack of licorice.
Orange and grape.
I think it's grape. If it's
Probably.
another flavor, I'll be surprised.
If it's
Yeah.
purple, it's probably grape.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh yeah.
So that's a similar texture to the strawberry one that we tried.
And it also has a hole in it, as if this could be stuffed.
Yeah. Honestly, if this one was stuffed, I would like that. Like if
Yeah.
it had like a sour center, I think that would be really good. Twizzler, if you're watching, stuff this.
Like a little ravioli, a little rigatoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have orange. There was a couple other flavors in there, but we have another brand that I wanted us to try.
Yeah, but we have all colors of the rainbow on our plate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, this would have been a good Pride Month episode.
Every month is Pride Month.
Mhm.
The orange one, it has a very specific orange flavor, like you know when you have like orange creamsicle,
That I was thinking,
Mhm.
yeah.
it's got that kind of like orange flavor, which is very interesting because I don't know other like Hershey candies that have this kind of
Yeah.
orangey flavor.
Where it's like kind of muted.
Not sure about that one.
Yeah.
I like the grape one more.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm.
Usually in the rainbow pack, the blue one is
Oh,
my
yeah.
go-to.
Yeah. So you were mentioning, Alana, about some statistics that you had,
Oh,
or
yes.
some information that you had for us.
I don't have too much on licorice in the modern day because it's not a very popular, it's not a very common confection, but let me double check my notes. I believe it is, yeah, the current like highest consumer of licorice, of like black licorice in the market now is the Netherlands by far, and it blows like every other country in consumption per capita like out of the water.
The
On
Netherlands?
average, about in the Netherlands, a person has about 4 pounds of licorice per year.
And that's just, hold on, 4 pounds.
Yes.
Like, as in they're allotted that amount, or do they just like collect it from the government? Like what?
The 4 pounds of licorice. is just
Here's
delivered
your
to their
government
doorstep.
sanctioned licorice.
Yeah. Or that's just like on average how much they consume.
Yeah, on how much they consume.
Wow. How? Oh, I guess do they like make it? Like, are they big manufacturers?
Oh, they are big manufacturers, but again, they are making the more European style. Excuse me, which is different than the Australian stuff that we tried. I should have got some Netherlands or some European style, but at least in our part of the country, going to the supermarkets, there is not really any European style.
Yeah.
Like black licorice. You either have the Twizzlers brand black licorice or Australian style. So what is this? The Dairy Lee Panda is another Australian style, which is like the most popular Australian style. So I could not find anything that was European style, and I wasn't really wanting to buy like a 5 pound bag just so we all have one little bit and be like, ugh, and then just get the rest in the cold.
Oh, so I'm assuming they also prefer black licorice flavor.
Oh, in the Netherlands, yes.
Okay, because I know, like, when I was doing a little bit of research into like what different types there were, this one name kept coming up. It was called like licorice all sorts, and it seems like it has that like black licorice flavor to it, but they're all different colors.
Yeah, they're very colorful.
And some of them have little nonpareil sprinkles on them. So
They look really cute. They look really delicious, but it's a trap. It's a licorice flavor. But again, if you like black licorice, if you're from the Netherlands and you're listening to us, you know, talking trash on your favorite confection, it's just us being Americans.
No, square up in the comments.
Square up in the comments.
Get engagement that way.
Rage baiting
the Netherlands.
Listen, I do have respect for licorice flavors because it led to the other flavors. So
because it made other things.
Yes, we must respect where it came from.
Black licorice walked so that the stuffed Twizzlers could run.
And what could fly? Something else. I don't know. The strawberry.
The strawberry Australian ones were, I think, my favorite one of the day.
Yeah. In terms of like texture and flavor, it was like, I think it was the best so far.
And you know what? It has licorice extract in it, so it's technically
it's
licorice.
Yeah, it truly is licorice.
Not a licorice type candy.
I brought. Oh wait, did you have more info?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to check before I moved on to the next thing. So I brought another brand of licorice that I've had when in like high school. It's called Back Road Country. What I'm curious about is if it actually has licorice in it at all. I don't think it does.
So it's a, what is it, a licorice type confection?
Yeah, licorice type candy.
Yeah, so it's a licorice type candy.
Yeah. So they don't even call it licorice. They call them twists. So I guess it's technically not licorice because they don't have licorice in it.
But it's licorice shaped, or licorice. It's Twizzler shaped.
Yeah.
And Twizzler was licorice. We're just going down the evolutionary chain.
So I have two flavors here. I have the mystical blue raspberry.
Mythical blue raspberry.
And I have green apple. They also had a huckleberry flavor
Ooh.
that I kind of wanted to try, but it was like a little bit more expensive.
That's fair.
So I was like, you know what, we'll try these for now, and then maybe like in a future episode when we revisit this, because I feel like we're gonna have to revisit this at some point.
We're gonna have to try the European style black licorice at some point.
Yeah. Which one should we try first, green or blue?
I'm gonna start with green because I always like blue better.
Fair. Okay, green.
Right, green. Cheers. It's like Shrek green.
Yeah. See, this texture is much harder, and it's not as chewy.
This is like when you buy the red Twizzlers in the big boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is, but like the red Twizzlers still have some kind of like give to them, where this, it feels like I'm biting into it and it's kind of,
there's almost like shards of it.
Like breaking off.
Which I don't hate.
Yeah, no, me neither.
It's definitely different than everything we've tried. I like the flavor too, though. It's a pretty strong flavor.
Yeah.
This does feel forbidden to eat.
Yeah. This does not look like it was made by God.
Wait till we get to this.
That does not look like it was made by God. That looks like God was not in the room when it was thought of.
By the way, we're not sponsored by God.
Yeah.
Or maybe we are. Who knows?
Not yet.
Not yet. So the blue raspberry one, I'm surprised it actually doesn't have that strong of a flavor. The green apple one was definitely stronger.
The blue
I feel
raspberry
like this one is stronger.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like this one is as strong. Also, this one doesn't have a hole like the green one.
It does.
It does?
It's like it got like pushed down.
Oh. I'm trying to like it's not working. I think of the two, I prefer the green one. The green apple one. I thought it was
I prefer the blue.
I thought I was
Partially-
gonna like the blue, but I actually don't like that much.
Partially because I think it's really pretty.
It
Like, I
is.
don't want to eat it. I want to look at it. I want to, like, make jewelry. I love this
Make
shade of
stained
blue.
glass out of it.
Yes.
It is a
I'm-
very pretty blue.
Yeah, I'm just a hater. I'm not a green apple guy in general. It's one of my least favorite flavors for candy.
Really?
Mhm.
So when Skittles came
I
out,
was so upset.
You were betrayed.
I was so upset. I bought, and this is for my roommate Xander, but I bought a whole big bag that I had to scour the internet for. That was just all lime, because he was also upset. And so when I found that, I was like, oh my god!
Do they still make lime?
They brought it back.
Yeah, they did. If you don't know what we're talking about, a couple of years ago or several years ago, Skittles switched their base, like regular packaging, like the green flavor, which used to be a lime flavor. They switched it to green apple, which I'm of the opinion that was a good move.
I
because-
think green apple's superior to
yeah,
lime.
we do not need three
No, I'm
citrus
quitting.
flavors.
Exactly. I'm so tired of like lime, lemon, and orange.
You guys are
All
crazy.
or like when you get a pack of seltzer, like a variety pack of seltzer, and they throw grapefruit in there too, and you only get one non-citrus in your multi-pack of seltzer. Like, we get it. There's like, I could go into a whole tangent about citrus and how like there was only one citrus, and how humans, like, there's like one original citrus, and how humans like bred out all these different citruses. I'm like, no, we don't. We just left it at the original. They all taste like the same to me.
The gasp that me and Alana had when you said you were team lime.
I thought I was among friends.
No, this is war.
Betrayal, drama, in the first
Drama
episode.
in episode 1.
This is our segment called Hot Take.
So this, just an add-on, might also be a really unpopular hot take. I'm not big on Skittles in general. They're not my favorite.
That's okay. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
I'm gonna have Skittles. I want the lime one.
Why do you want the lime
I
one?
like the lime
I like
one.
the red one.
Well, they're not getting rid of the red one
They
anytime
better not
soon.
get rid of the red one anytime soon.
My theory, though, which I'm gonna stick by this, is that the reason why a lot of like candies like that have 3 citrus flavors, because I think about it with Sour Patch Kids too, because they also have 3 citrus. They have orange, lemon, and lime, is because those flavors are cheaper to purchase in bulk. Where like maybe a strawberry flavor might be a little more expensive, or a cherry flavor might be a little more expensive, or even like blue raspberry.
You ever see people buying like those big things of like the assorted Starburst, and like they'll pour them on the table and they'll like sort them by color, and it's always like the red and the pink that
I
are
did that.
what was your results?
So I got this was a couple years ago when I lived with a couple roommates, and it was around Halloween. I went to Walgreens and I bought a pack of the Halloween Starburst, where it comes 2 in like an individual pack, and there's a bunch of them. So I was like, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be more lemon and orange than any other flavor. And I think the pink or the cherry one was, I think it was pink actually that had the least.
And that's my
Those are
favorite
the
one.
So we opened every single one, and we made little like block stacks and made like a in real life bar chart on the table.
An IRL bar chart.
And what was really interesting about this bag is that one of the little like sleeves was defected, and it had not only 2 yellow but also a half of a yellow, so
Huh.
2 and a half yellow, which it was, the other one was like cut off in the machine or something. But I was like, yellow is like, the lemon flavor is so prevalent, and obviously it must be cheaper to make that flavor, that or to buy that flavor, that they're just making sure yellow gets out there. I don't.
Yeah, and maybe that's why I'm like tired of citrus flavors, because that's all they make. Give me like Give me like a real fruit. Give me like a grape. Give me a raspberry.
Well, let's not discount lemon as a fruit. Is lemon a fruit?
Yeah.
It is a fruit.
Lemon is a real fruit. It's just, I don't know why. And to be fair, like the grape flavor that we get is not a real.
It's like Concord grape.
Is it?
Yeah.
But like when I have a Concord grape, it don't taste like that. It doesn't taste like the grape Twizzler that we just had.
I always thought that the Concord grapes tasted very similar to the
Yeah,
artificial grape.
I can see the inspiration. But I mean, I guess in the same way that an orange is never going to taste like orange candy, you know?
I could go on a whole tangent about bananas.
Oh,
A whole tangent about bananas.
Oh, yeah.
We have one more licorice type candy.
If you want to call it that.
I got these smart sweet tart ropes because I thought that they were licorice, but they're not at all.
Bonus candy.
But this is a watermelon berry stuffed rope, and you know what, we're gonna have it for fun anyway.
Yeah.
I do love these.
Yeah. So cheers.
Cheers.
That's good.
It's another one of those like chewing on a cable kind of things.
The stuff that's in the middle, it's kind of like a fondant almost.
I am not a fan of the grittiness of the stuffing in the middle. I feel like if it was smoother, like I feel like like the sugar crystals aren't like
Broken down.
Yeah, I feel like I could taste feel the individual sugar grains.
How do you feel about pixie sticks?
That's fine because it is.
You know what to expect.
Yeah.
Fair. I do like it paired with this like gummy kind of like texture though. I do know what you mean though. It's like
a little
kind of
sandy.
Yeah, which actually I don't mind. That.
Yeah, I like it because it has like the gummy extension cable around it.
Well, this is our Sweet Tooth Society podcast. If you agree with any of our takes or any of our reviews, please let us know.
If you disagree with any of our takes or views, please also let us know.
If you like lime Skittles, please back me up.
You do have plenty of people.
You do have plenty of support.
Yeah, I think we're like in the minority here.
Yeah.
People don't like change is a thing.
Yeah. When they change the formulas of something and you taste it for the first time in a while and you're like, this doesn't hit the same.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest betrayal.
The one thing that we did want to just remind everyone before we end this first podcast is please brush your teeth and floss.
Cavities are expensive and they're not fun.
Yeah, and just take care of your teeth in general. Like, I love candy as much as the next person, but I also want to make sure I can continue to eat candy. So we will be flossing and brushing our teeth, and I hope that you do the same. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.